guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Annki. Thank you so much for watching this video, and today, as the title and thumbnail says, I am swatching my version of the LethalCosmetics Sugar and Grunge palette. Mine is obviously shrunk down, and I don't know if I'm going to do flat lay swatches of this. I'm going to swatch it in a reel, but I don't know if I will take photos of it because it's not very aesthetically pleasing. Am I right? Or yeah, I don't know. But anyways, today I'm going to swatch out these beautiful colors. I love the color story of the Bunny palette, obviously, because I duped it or duped the vibes, and I didn't want such a large palette because there were so many shades that were pointless to me. So that's why I picked the shades that I was interested in, and it whittled down to 18 shades instead of 24. And I realized that my sweet spot when it comes to eyeshadow palettes is 12 pans. So also I did film as a look with a palette, so I'm not going to go over what I used because this video will be up on Friday when I'm posting this video, so it will only be a couple of days before I will post my 2 looks video. But I'm going to show you what else I'm wearing. My plugs are from Love Kills Boutique. My earrings are from Third Eye Studio on Etsy. My bandana is from Urban Classics, and my nails are from, almost said the Pastel Roses. My nails are from Perfectly Nailed, and that was that. So anyways, if you want to see some beautiful swatches, then obviously keep on watching. Duh. Alright, I'm going to scooch a little bit, not too much. And as always is easy in these kinds of videos, I'm swatching on a bare clean arm, no primer, no moisturizer, no anything. But as I said, I will have swatches up on Instagram at some point. And those swatches, I cannot speak today. Those swatches will be with eye primer and glitter primer because that's how I use them on my eyeballs. I actually contemplated scratching this palette, but then I opened it and looked at it again, and it's so cute. The colors are so beautiful though, so obviously here I am creating content with it, and I'm excited. The first shade I have in my palette is Tempting from Glaminatrix Cosmetics, and this is from the Glamorous palette, which is sadly currently not available at this moment, but I felt this color was a perfect dupe for the shade in the palette, so here we are. I did make content with this palette. I think I did a swatch party and first impression, but I never got around to do a 2 looks, and I don't know if that video is available for me to export again and upload, but I will be checking that. But I will still do 2 looks with this palette because not this palette, that palette, because it is so gorgeous. And here we have Tempting. Look how deep and vibrant and yummy it is. Oh, I need to use this shade again, seriously. Next up is a Proxy from LethalCosmetics. I'm wearing this in this look today, and oh, I haven't used this shade in the longest time, and I'm asking myself, why, Annki? Because I have too many single shadows. And I have been very into the deep grungier colors, but oh, I feel so happy wearing this shade today and these 2 together as well. I think both of these are very good dupes for the original. Not all the shades in my palette are 100% dupes because I don't own the original, so I can't compare the shades, you know? But that's okay because I'm duping the vibes. Next up is a Crossroads, also from LethalCosmetics. I'm also wearing this today. I use this to blend out the deeper shade, and she is so cute. I'm not the biggest pastel fan, pastel eyeshadow, pastel makeup. Well, not makeup, pastel eyeshadow fan. Well, I'm not into pastel blushes either, but this shade is so cute, and it worked very nicely to blend out the deep shade, and these three together are so cute as well. I probably want to create 100 looks with this palette, to be honest, but I have to keep it to 3, 2 on long form content and 1 short form content, because my body hates me. Plus I create too much content for each thing anyways, especially for Instagram. Next up is Take a Hint from the Shroud Cosmetics Creepy Cute palette, or bundle as I have it. But if you buy the palette, you can still pop the shades out and use them as singles. And I'm wearing this on the lower lash line today. Mine hates to be swatched so badly. It gets such intense hard pan, but with a brush it works absolutely magically. I don't have any issues with the brush, but with my finger it always becomes hard pan on it. So annoying, but as long as it works with a brush like I use them, I have no issues. And then we have Take a Hint, and she's so cute as well. You're going to hear that a lot in this video because I love eyeshadow. I love swatching them, looking at them, and gushing over them. So here we have Take a Hint. Such a gorgeous color. One of the few pastels I really love as well. Next up is Devinah Cosmetics Elysium. I'm not 100% sure if this undertone and everything is correct, but I did the best that I could from the photos I saw. But yeah, here is Elysium, a beautiful gray. I love gray makeup so much. Next up is the first shimmer, and this is Andromeda from Terra Cosmetics. First time using this shade, and she is really cute. Very hard to pick up on a brush, but not hard to pick up with a finger. Not that I use my finger to apply makeup ever on my eyes. And there we have Andromeda. So beautiful. It's a baby pink to goldy peach. I again don't know if this is 100% dupe, but it was the closest I could find from the picture. Next up is a Frantic from LethalCosmetics, another one of my absolute favorites. I need to use this one again as well. It's been a hot second since I did so, and I'm fairly certain that this one is a good dupe as well. Oh, it's such a grungy, beautiful red. I just can't. I just can't. Next up is Myth or Legend. That was from Makeup Monsters Cosmetics, now Menagerie Cosmetics. But they don't have this palette, and they have gotten rid of all their matte singles. They only have special shades available as singles, and that breaks my heart. But they do still create palettes with both mattes and sparkle, and you can pop out the shadows from the palettes. But yeah, this is no longer available. But if you have this palette, you can pop it out and use it, and I love that shade so much. It is just so freaking gorgeous. I had it in my Duping the Vibes with the Nomad Cosmetics palette as well, but again, I posted that on my old channel, but I do have looks up on Instagram if you are curious to see what I created with it. I have swatches and flat lace and everything as well. And the last shade I'm going to swatch in this round is Package from Glaminatrix Cosmetics. This is also from the Glamorous palette, I'm pretty sure. And this shade is very annoying as a blush because I put it on and it disappeared so hard on me. It stayed fairly well on my eyeballs, but on my face it was like, nah sis, nah. So when I came to my therapist, I was like, where's my blush? There we have Package, and it's so gorgeous. I love the color of this so much. I don't really have a color like that in my singles collection other than this shade, and I'm not sad that I own it, but it definitely needs a eyeshadow primer. Alright, and ooh, I'm going to show them this way as well. Can you stop taking this so far up? Ah, look at them, they are so beautiful, my little babies. Oh, little babies. One more in this way around. Oops. Alright, I'm going off camera to wash off these beauties, and I will be back and swatch the 9 last shade in the palette. Alright, next up is a Moonmoss from the Shroud Cosmetics Moonfall palette. There are quite a few Shroud shades in this palette actually, and Moonmoss is so smooth and gorgeous and dreamy, and wow, that was a horrible swatch, excuse me. Oh, look at that. It feels like velvet when you touch it, and look at the color. So magical. Oh. There's a lot of Shroud and a lot of Glaminatrix in this palette actually. And Lethal, of course, but Lethal is always in my palettes. I don't think I've ever created a palette, whether it would be a BYOP that I just create from inspiration or a Duping the Vibes palette. I don't think I've ever created one of those without at least one Lethal shadow in, because I love them so much. Next up is Showbiz from Glaminatrix Cosmetics and the Into the Night palette, which is again sadly currently not available, but I hope and think it will be available again. And again, I have created content with it, but it is over on my old channel. A thing that sucks about switching and creating a new channel is definitely losing all the good videos and videos I can reference to. Because I don't want you to go over to my old channel, I want you to stay here on this channel, so yeah. But here is Showbiz, and she is so gorgeous. Again, I love grey makeup. And I'm actually wearing this on the lower lash line as well today. I almost forgot. But I'm wearing this today and she is gorgeous. Next up, another sparkle, and this is Half Moon from Terra Cosmetics. Again, I'm not sure if this is an actual dupe or anything. I don't think so, because as a blend bunny, shimmers all look very basic, like old, very shimmery metallics, and these are definitely shifty and gorgeous, and that is what I prefer. I don't like that there's so few metallics in the Blend Bunny palette, and I don't like that they are just regular boring. metallics. I need shifty, sparkly shades. I can't go back. I can't go back. And here we have Half Moon, and she is so gorgeous. I'm wearing this on the inner part of my lower lash line today. It's gorgeous. Ooh, another shimmer actually. This one, the next one is a Ghostly from the Pastel Roses UK. I'm not 100% sure if you can still get this because it was part of the Halloween collection last year, and yeah, and this one is again not the same as the one in the Blend Body palette because this one is shifty and beautiful, but I think the green tone is very similar. I'm not sure, but this one is a gorgeous dingy green, dingy purpley pink, and so much more beautiful than the original. I'm sorry, I'm not here trying to hate on Blend Bunny or anything, but I can't help it but not love that regular formula, and I want all the shifty sparkly shades. Next up, another Shroud Cosmetics shade, and this one is Sentinel, and this is from the Moonfall palette as well. I love this one too. This is so velvety as well. Oh, seriously, and oh, the color. I'm fairly sure that this is a good dupe for the original, and there is a Sentinel. Oh, look at this arm, so crunchy and beautiful. Next up is a Unity from LethalCosmetics. I'm wearing this on my wing today. One of my absolute favorites as well, and there is such a serious dent in this. I'm fairly certain I will hit pan during the fall/winter this year in that shade because it is a staple in my fall and winter, because it's a staple in my fall and winter palettes. Look at it. Oh, it's just so magical, and these two together, I love it. Next up, another one from Shroud Cosmetics. This one is Wicked from the Shroud and Hallobean palette. Another palette I love so much. And this, oh, this color. So smooth and velvety. And there we have Wicked. It's such a wicked shade, I couldn't resist. Oh, look. Second to last shade is Devotion from Shroud Cosmetics and the Moonfall palette. And I'm wearing this on my lid today. It is so stunning, so sparkly, so beautiful, oh, and shifty. And there we have Devotion. I love her so much. And the last shade I have in my palette is Mainframe from LethalCosmetics. Which palette was that from? Was that from the After Dark palette? This is a very, very subtle duochrome. It's a very warm reddish berry with a purple shift running through it. And there we have a Mainframe. Alright, and here are the last 9 swatches again. So beautiful. I'm so excited to create some more looks with this. I'm so excited that I did not scrap it. I also have another duping the vibes video coming next week, which I'm very excited about as well. I'm more excited about that palette than this palette, to be honest, but yeah. I'm excited. Alright, let me remove these beautiful swatches and close out this video. Alright, those were the swatches of my duping the vibes of the Sugar and Grunge palette, and as I've said a million times, I kind of love it. I do. I wish I had a rectangular palette I could put them in though. Maybe I would like that better. I'm not sure. Okay friends, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a huge thumbs up and maybe share with your friends because that helps me out so much. And please before you go, leave me a little comment. It helps me out so much as well. Let's talk about everything. Let's talk about this palette. Let's talk about the shades that I picked. Have you been eyeing this palette, or did you actually pick it? Not this palette. Have you been eyeing the original palette, or did you pick it up, or have you been wanting to try to dupe it as well? You own any of these shadows? Are you a single shadow lover like I am, or do you prefer pre-made palettes? Let's chat down below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love to have you part of my online family. I do colorful looks like this and dupe the vibes and create my own color stories with single shadows. So if you love color just as much as I do, or you want to get into color, I think you would enjoy my channel. If you're not already following me over on Instagram, I post every other day. I would absolutely love to have you over there as well. It's just makeup by Annki, like here, and it's always linked down in the description box. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye!